I know people coming up to me now, talking to me as if I paid $900. Well, every time I mention, oh man, this is gonna run great on my Pro, they're gonna be like, oh, you paid $900 for this, and I'm like, no, dummy, I paid $700.
No, dummy. You paid $900. Let's not forget that $100 on that tax plus that $100 detachable disk drive. So no, dummy. You actually paid $900. Okay? I mean, it's so funny that you guys want to keep bashing the Steam Deck, considering that Sony did the same exact thing. Look at that. That's PlayStation 5 Pro numbers right there, man. And what's even more crazy, you know those Steam fanboys you guys like to call them, Mr. Banana Man and the Popsicle Stick? Well, guess what? They came out and condemned this. If only you ponies could do the same. Y'all like, oh no, it's different. The funny thing is, man, and this is something that I do not like, it's the fact that when the price increases, now we're going as far to say that the one that we've seen, oh, that was reasonable. No. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, because all we doing is setting up the boundaries way higher than what it used to be. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's not do it. If it was anti-consumer before, well, guess what? It's still anti-consumer now. Plain and simple.
I bought it when it first came out, and some people paid $650 when they bought it.
And some people bought the Steam Deck for $300. That still doesn't excuse Valve for raising it an additional $300. Same thing with the PlayStation 5. Oh, but I paid mine for $700. You know? Y'all don't use that same argument when it comes to Airbox, do you? Remember when Xbox increased the price tag and it was more expensive than the PlayStation? Well, let me guess. My excuse is that, well, I didn't pay $650. I paid $500. Imagine this. Imagine every time you talk about a price drop and then, a price increase and it happens and you're like, well, I didn't pay. I didn't pay $650, $700, $800 for the Galaxy 2TB edition. I paid $500. I paid $500 for my PS5. What? Man, you guys been paying. The pony should be the last one talking, because y'all were paying $1,000 for PlayStation 5s before the Pro even came out. Y'all don't remember that launch period? Y'all were spending upwards to $1,000 just so you can acquire a PlayStation 5. Ain't nobody want to hear this crap about, oh, look at the Valve Steam fanboy paying close to $1,000 when y'all already did it at launch. If anything, you guys have set those new profound boundaries that we have to deal with now.
You know, during the holidays last year, okay? It's the people who waited and, and didn't read the tea leaves.
But no, dummy. I paid $700. I didn't pay $950.
That these products are going to go up. For a while, Steam Deck and Valve was praised by the PC community. They mocked Xbox gamers for the price hike. They mocked PlayStation gamers for the price hike. And they recently mocked Nintendo gamers for the price hike. And they all attributed it as console gamers or...
But I will say one thing, and I'm not trying to defend the Steam Deck. I'm saying that you don't have to buy this. You can still get access to Steam on so many other devices. Okay, the Steam... See, I want to explain something. Yes, the Steam Deck might have went up. The Steam Deck might not look as appealing. But guess what? What's the best alternative? The Xbox ROG Ally. The one for $600. The one that plays games better than what you're getting with the Steam Deck at the price of $500 to $600. See, that's one thing that's beautiful about PC gaming, which you guys don't want to talk about. See, with console gaming, if the price goes up with the PlayStation, we all get impacted. Same thing with the Xbox and Nintendo, right? Because they're closed ecosystem. I can't buy an alternative Nintendo device and say, oh, I'm going to get this one, unless it's in the used market. Oh, let me get this cheaper Nintendo Switch 2 from Nvidia. You see, or Samsung. You can't do that. See, that's when the PC market is so beautiful, is the fact that, okay, if this one goes up, you can just go elsewhere, and guess what? You can access Steam through the Xbox ROG Ally X, or the Xbox ROG Ally. There you go. There's your problem fixed. You know what I'm saying? I guess y'all don't want that, right? I guarantee you these ponies would rather buy this than buy the Xbox, because they just can't stand seeing the logo. They just can't stand seeing it on a product. I don't know what it is. I mean, the X, you know how they say X marks the spot, but ponies, they would rather pay for this because they don't want to see that X on their screen when they holding it in their hands.
whatever, criticism.
Bunch of fanboys.
Their cups, whatever they want to say.
That's you.
That console gamers will always get screwed. They they take corporate cucking and corporate slaving, and that's why this happens to them. As if PC gamers are some special breed of gamers that nothing bad will happen to them. And now, when you look at...
I mean, to be honest with you, nothing did bad happen. Remember, they already had their Steam Decks. They didn't pay the $950. They paid $700. They paid the $300. If that's the type of excuses that we're using nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like the Switch 2, I had a good conversation with my boy Vic and my boy Ron, and we was talking about, how the Switch 2 price actually looking very appealing in comparison to what we see now. But don't get it twisted. The Switch 2 is still very much overpriced. They did add a lot of features. I think there was a lot of things that were being undermined by the community. But all in all, I still don't think it's $500. It's more like, I would say, $350, $400, even with the features. I mean, it's nice. I'm not saying it's not, but, but still though, I don't still think it's worth $500. Okay? I'm gonna keep it 100. Just because Steam Deck is going to $950, that don't mean I want to say, oh, the Switch 2 price was actually... No, I'm not. I don't do that. If it was high before, it's high then. Okay? And it's still high now. I don't care what nobody says. And that is a good take to take in the gaming community because all this is happening. So let's say, for example, right? We got the new Xbox and we need PlayStation. We already know those are gonna be upwards to $1,000. I mean, just look at the handhelds, for crying out loud. And they drop a console, and it's $1,200, $1,400, $1,500. Well, I mean, if you think about it, the portables are $1,000. So technically speaking, the $1,500 Xbox and PlayStation 6 is worth the money. Because of the portable that they decide to raise up to $300 is the reason. That's what I'm saying. They're price gouging y'all. Y'all don't even see it. They price gouging y'all. The hardware has been practically the same. There's no reason. If anything, Valve probably raised the price of these things because they wanted to stop manufacturing them. And it's like, you know what? Let's price them up so damn high that people won't buy them so they can stop bothering us about selling these damn Steam Decks. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing they still selling out, which is crazy.
Price hike. These price hikes are more egregious than what the consoles went through. Right?
Oh, really? Bruh, the PlayStation 5 Pro is at $900, upwards to $1,000 already. And you want to sit there and talk about, oh, it's more what do you mean more reasonable? It's the same thing, brother.
And now, when you look at the price hike, these price hikes are more egregious than what the consoles went through. Right? This one right here, $949, compared to a $900 PS5 Pro. I'm just saying, there was a lot of comparisons.
Now we out here comparing portables to home consoles. But it's portable. Watch these ponies out here use the portal. Look at, you see this lousy, that lousy cloud streaming crap. You see, $200 for the portal. You see, cloud look, see, it's a good deal. Matter of fact, Sony's taking over the portable wars with the portal. Oh my goodness.
Was overpriced and stuff. And now look, we got a $950 Steam Deck. That's not even the most powerful Steam Deck in the market. At least the PS5 Pro is the most powerful console on the market. And
why are we comparing a portable to a home console? If anything, you should compare it to the Nintendo Switch 2. Because that's what the market, you know what, go ahead.
The only way you can outperform it is if you go into PC gaming territory. But this right here, this is not the most powerful handheld, not even close. You can get, for, I think, the Xbox Rock Ally X for $999 smokes the Steam Deck. So, I mean, really, the real question, what this really does, it really sets, I ain't gonna say sets the expectation, but now it kind of resets the expectation people did have of the upcoming Steam Deck. The upcoming Steam Deck is 6 times more powerful than this.
And not just that, it also speaks volumes to the next consoles as well. And you guys kept undermining, oh, it's $1,000. Like I said, these new consoles are going to be expensive. And I'm saying this from everybody, man. No wonder Microsoft put Call of Duty on the Switch too, because they'd be like, y'all ain't going to be able to afford the Helix. Y'all ain't going to be able to afford the PlayStation 6. Put it on the Nintendo Switch 2, for crying out loud. That's why we keep hearing topics about how they're going to make a low premium version and it's not going to be that much more powerful than a Series X and a PS5. That's why we keep hearing these conversations. I mean, at this point, PS5 is not going to end for a long time, guys. They're going to be doing cross-gen. PlayStation 6 is not going to be nothing but a premium product. But PS5 is still going to continue to be Sony's main. And they're all like, no, Sony wouldn't do that. Well, they're not going to abandon. They just got 92, whatever, how many million sales. Let it be shipped or whatever the case is. There's a lot of people on there. They're not going to abandon that right away from just for the PlayStation 6. PlayStation is going to try to milk this as much as possible. And Microsoft is more likely going to try to tap in to the next-gen market better, like how they did with the 360, than PlayStation, and Sony's gonna just sit there and just do a bunch of cross-gen games for the PS6. That's exactly what's gonna happen, man. I can see it now. Nintendo's even doing it, but at least Nintendo's putting out some new software. Not everything they're doing is old.
Then the Steam, the Steam machine, the upcoming Steam machine, is 6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck, and this thing is costing you over $900, and this one's $800. So let's go with this one. $800 for 512 gigabits. So a 512 gigabit Steam machine.
Gigabits.
It's not going to be the same price as this. It's just not the hardware. The hardware is more powerful, and not only that, it's more.
It's not worth the money. But the one thing that's good about PC is that you don't have to buy it, and like you said, you can go buy the Xbox Raw. I think that one's like $500 with the basic, the white one, $600. You know what I'm saying? See, now if it was PlayStation, you would have to deal with these problems. You see, you're locked into these problems. See, PC gaming, as anti-consumer as this was from Valve, people can still find ways around it. That's why people love PC gaming. They're like, oh, you try to screw me over here? Oh, I'm going to get the ROG then. Oh, I'm going to go get this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to start buying my games here. That's why people love PC gaming, as you can see with the freedom. But with console gaming, if you ain't paying them sufficient funds, well, guess what? You can't get one. It's that simple. Right? But PC gaming, you'll be like, oh, this one, okay, I'm going to go elsewhere. I do think that we are heading into a territory where things in general, make sure you guys hold on to a lot of your things. Things in general is just going to get more expensive as time goes on. I think the days of things getting lower as time was going on is to an end. Okay? Because now what they're going to do, they're going to use these old products to help price gouge their newer one, similar to what they do with the phones. Hey, you want this iPhone? The new one, it's $1,000. It's like $1,200. You can do the trade-in. You see, you get $100, $200 off. You still gotta pay it, cash money. You know. And how much is the other older, the one they had last year? Oh, that one's about $1,100. Well, this iPhone's $1,200. Oh, I'm gonna just go get the iPhone 17, 18, and the one. This is the phone strategy, y'all. How do y'all not see this? They literally took this idea from mobile gaming, mobile strategy of phones, and now they're pushing it with consoles. And I'm sorry, I'm not for this. I'm not for this, man. Make sure you guys get all your consoles. Keep whatever you have. Most of this stuff you don't even own it on the cartridge or have it on the CD anyway. So just get one good set-top box and call it a day. That's it. When I go into the next gen, the Switch 2 is my complementary device, but my main platform is going to be the Xbox Helix. That's what it's going to be. I don't think I'm getting a PlayStation. I'm very comfortable with my PlayStation 5 as of right now, currently. You know, until Sony can show me that they can bring out more than just third-party games that I could probably play better on a better service, free online on the Helix, then there's no reason for a PlayStation 6, according to me. Oh, but we got Wolverine exclusive. Well, I can still play them. I got a PS5, right? I might not be able to play the best, like the PS6, but I can still play them. Intergalactic Wolverine. Now, in regards to the PS6, I don't need one. And you guys take way too long to make games, so I'm good with that. So Nintendo Switch 2 is my complementary device, and my Helix will be the main platform. So there you go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, man, these gaming fanboys, bro, like, I mean, I get it. It's terrible, but at least PC gamers have the option of going somewhere else. Take care, guys, and peace out.